What's going on, guys? Just a quick disclaimer before we start the reaction. The other day I recorded 3 videos and for some reason they all came out with really bad audio. It's a little distorted and crunchy. I'm not sure exactly why. So just a quick heads up, it's not going to sound like this, unfortunately, but that's about it. So let's get to the reaction. What's going on, YouTube? It's Samurai, and today I have a request for Wagakki band. I have not heard of this band before, but they seem to be a sort of fusion band from Japan that kind of mixes, traditional Japanese music with like rock and maybe, other genres and whatnot. I saw a shamisen, so I hope I'm saying that correctly. I love that instrument. One of my favorite like traditional instruments. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know a whole bunch, but out of the ones that I know, it's definitely one of my favorites. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and check this out. The request was for Homura and I guess Akatsuki no Ito. So first Japan tour 2015, Hibiya Yagai Ongakudo. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what this is about. Oh, got a mask, okay. Okay. It's gotta be a baritone guitar. That neck is super long. That's a creepy ass mask. Yeah, look, good. I'll wait. Oh, okay, we're about to get some bass action here. Let me stop really quick, and then we'll go back a little bit. What I was mentioning before is, what I first noticed with the guitar is that the neck is extremely long, so I'm thinking it's probably a baritone guitar. If you look at it compared to the bass, they're about the same size, which, I mean, if you look back there, if you're not familiar with like guitar and bass that much, then you might not know this, but the bass is typically a lot longer than the guitar. You can see kind of back there. They just have a longer scale length, and baritone guitars tend to have that as well. So it's just a little, a little detail I saw there. His mask is fucking weird. It's got like one eye missing, like a hole. It's just like scrunched, kind of a small little creepy face, and he's the only one with a mask. That's pretty cool. The drummer looks like he belongs in, he looks like a character from Tekken. The band is killing it. I love the traditional drums behind, what are those drums called? Oh, God. I know what they're called, but I can't, the name's not coming to me, but, I just love traditional instruments, especially when they're kind of fused together with, maybe rock instruments or more modern instruments and stuff, and just kind of create a whole new type of sound. The guitarist is doing a phenomenal job. Don't know what kind of guitar that is, but he looks like he's got some P90 pickups. He's got a capo on the 4th fret, 5th fret, something like that. And beautiful artificial harmonics, great playing, bass is going crazy. Let's keep going. She's got some sort of filter on the bass. Let's go. Yeah, this is fire. Look at the drummer, bro. He looks like he's from Tekken. Hold on now. I think this is the end of Homura, and then we're getting into Akatsuki no Ito, I believe. Sounded like the end of the song. Samisen came in and fucking killed it, man. I just love the sound of that instrument, dude. I'm a huge One Piece fan, and if you know anything about One Piece and the arc we're currently at in Wano, every act that starts in Wano begins and ends with Samisen playing. And it's just so dope, man. I just love that instrument so much. And I think the drums are taiko. I think that's what they're called, taiko drums. I remember that finally. But that was dope, man. Super fucking dope energy. Great playing from everyone. I love that bass tone that she had on there. Definitely some sort of effect or filter. Not sure what it was. But phenomenal, dude. Phenomenal. Shamisen. It's crazy. This is dope. Alright, let's move on. Oh. Is that a Kodo? Either a Kodo or a Guzang. I think the Japanese one is Kodo, though. Some sort of flute. Gone. Oh, this could be straight out of Naruto right here. Yeah, for sure. What did he just do with his foot? Did he just cover the... Hold on. Hold on. Did he just cover the flute with his foot? What was that? Damn, I don't remember where it was. Let's just go back a bit. Beautiful singing. Yeah, he just... That's so fire. he took the mask off. Yo, he's going crazy. Wow. All right, let's talk about it because that was amazing. Incredible, dude. It reminds me of, I've done one of their reactions on here before, but Tokyo Groove Joshi. If you guys aren't familiar with them, please go check them out. It's a group of ladies. Well, I think now they might have, I know they're constantly kind of evolving the group. You know, people leave, people, you know, come in. But at first they were a group of all female studio musicians that play mostly like funk, but on one of their songs they had a shamisen player come in and it had a similar vibe, a lot more funky than this is. I think leaning more towards metal than anything in terms of like the rock aspect of it. I think it's a little bit more metal, but then obviously with the traditional instruments it gives it a different vibe. But you know, it just kind of reminded me of that. But this right here was super dope, man. The traditional singing wasn't like those scales, man, are just I don't know how they hit those notes, but I guess, you know, that's their scales over there. We have a different scale over here. So I guess if you didn't grow up with it, if you haven't been exposed to it as much as they have, then it does kind of sound, you know, like a different language, because it kind of is. But I find it fascinating, her and the guitars kind of harmonizing together. Very beautiful. It almost kind of reminds me of like maybe some Middle Eastern singing or maybe Indian singing. You know, just to my ears that I'm not very, again, familiar with those sounds, but, you know, a little bit from an outsider point of view, that's how I feel. And then, I mean, just the drums and the bass, right, and the guitar, which I believe was a baritone, were the modern instruments. Then you had the taiko drums, you had that traditional flute, shamisen, and then either a guzheng or a koto. I don't know which one. I feel like a koto is a lot thinner and doesn't have the tuning pegs on there. It's just more of like a wooden board with like maybe 13 strings on it or something, but maybe they have different variations of it. I feel like that's a guzheng, but I know that's, I think, Chinese maybe, so I don't know. You guys can educate me down below, please do. And yeah, you had a gong back there. Just a really dope sound, man. Somehow they managed to keep it pretty heavy. And I just seen the Who live here at my city. Not the Who WHO, but the Who HU, which is a Mongolian throat singing rock band. Right, so they use their, you know, ancient Mongolian throat singing, but incorporate it into a metal kind of setting where they, they use their own traditional instruments, which I don't know the names of those, but very similar to kind of like shamisen kind of thing. If you guys haven't checked them out, go check them out as well. That was an incredible concert. And, it just reminds me of stuff like that. So I think it's dope to incorporate old with the new, modern with traditional. I think that's so cool, man. And then, there may be a lot of people against that, but so what? What are they going to do? So I definitely want to hear more of this, dude. Let me know down below. I know I saw another one of their songs that was pretty big. I don't remember the name of it, but, you guys will give me some suggestions down below, I'm sure. I really enjoyed this. Hopefully you did as well. And if you did, please hit that like down below. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And lastly, go check out my Patreon. There's a lot of exclusive content on there. It's the best way to support the channel. So until next time, guys, this has been Samurai. Arigato and sayonara.